everyone, welcome to Ancient Insights. In this video, I will take a look at 9 most remarkable ancient biblical archaeology ruins or sites in the world. Please like this video and remember to subscribe if you have not done so. Without further ado, let's get started. We begin at number 1 with Tel Megiddo. Tel Megiddo is better known to some by its Greek name of Armageddon, which some Christians believe will be the site of the end times battles prophesied in the book of Revelation. Archaeologists have uncovered an outstanding 26 layers of human occupation at these sites, which is located about 30 kilometers southeast of Haifa in Israel. A leading Canaanite city during the Bronze Age, it later became an important royal city in the Kingdom of Israel, according to the Hebrew Bible. At number 2, Qumran. This ancient settlement, located on the northwest shores of the Dead Sea, gained international fame in the late 1940s when Bedouin shepherds stumbled into nearby caves and discovered the first of the ancient Hebrew and Aramaic text known as the Dead Sea Scrolls, which contains biblical texts and other ancient writings. Subsequent excavations revealed the ruins of buildings and an extensive aqueduct system. Some scholars believe Qumran was home to the Essenes, an isolationist Jewish sect often credited with authorship of the Dead Sea Scrolls. At number 3, Tel Hazor. At some 200 acres, this site in the Upper Galilee, now a national park, is the largest of Israel's tells. The artificial mounds that have formed over centuries of human settlement as older buildings crumbled and new ones are built. According to the Old Testament, Hazor was the site of one of Joshua's key victories in his conquest of Canaan after Moses' death. He supposedly burned the city to the ground, clearing the way for Israelite settlement. Excavations are ongoing, and though some evidence of burned materials and structures have surfaced, archaeologists are still debating whether the biblical battles actually took place. At number 4, Machaerus. This ancient desert fortress, located just over 30 kilometers to the southwest of Madaba in Jordan, sits atop a hill overlooking the Dead Sea. After its destruction by Roman troops, King Herod the Great rebuilt Machaerus and used it as a military base. The Bible and Jewish historian Flavius Josephus identified the palace fortress as the site where John the Baptist was imprisoned and executed on the orders of Herod the Great's son, Herod Antipas. Number 5. Beersheba. Located in the Negev desert in southern Israel, this site is thought to be the remains of the biblical town of Beersheba. It lies a few miles east of the modern city by that name. According to the Old Testament, the Hebrew patriarch Abraham negotiated a deal with the Philistine king Abimelech over a well here and planted a tamarisk tree. The site's well-preserved water system of cisterns date to the Iron Age. Number 6. Mount Nebo. According to the Old Testament, Moses lived his final days here and climbed to the top to look out over the promised land before he died. Some believe Mount Nebo was also where the Hebrew prophet and leader was buried. A pilgrimage site since the 4th century, it was home to a church built around that time, the ruins of which were discovered in the 1930s. Mosaics created in the 6th century by Byzantine-era monks are still visible to this day, as well as stunning views of the Holy Land and the Jordan River Valley from its peak. Number 7. Petra. This ancient city, carved into the red rock cliffs of Jebel al-Madba near the Dead Sea in southern Jordan, was known as Selah in the Bible. Scholars believe Petra was likely built about 312 BC by the Nabateans, a mysterious ancient Arabian society that founded an independent kingdom with its capital in this area. The world-famous ruins still yields new discoveries such as a massive, mysterious structure found near its center in 2016, which scientists spotted using Google Earth satellite imagery and drones. At number 8, El Araj. Recent excavations of Roman-era ruins at this site located at the delta of the River Jordan on the northern shore of the Sea of Galilee suggest it may be the ancient Jewish fishing village of Beersheba, later the Roman city of Julias. Frequently mentioned in the Gospel as the birthplace of three of Jesus' apostles, Peter, Andrew, and Philip. The village also saw Jesus himself perform several memorable miracles. Though another group of scholars claims at Tel on the Jordan River's east bank is actually Beersheba. Archaeologists at El Araj argued that the site's location makes it the strongest candidate for the biblical fishing village. At number 9, Sidon. Along with nearby Tyre, this ancient port city, locally known as Sidon, was important in both the Old and the New Testament for its association with the Canaanites, the ancient inhabitants of land west of River Jordan in modern-day Israel, Palestine, Lebanon, Syria, and Jordan. When Jesus visited the region, according to the New Testament, many came out to hear him preach. The city is home to the temple of Eshmun, the Phoenician god of healing. A site of great archaeological importance, it suffers extensive damage in the Lebanese Civil War, but has since been partially restored. So what is your thought on all these discoveries? Please let me know in the comment section. Please like this video if you like it and share with friends and family on social media. Have historians now got it right on the identity of the Bible's most vengeful villains, the Pharaoh of the Exodus? Let's find out in this video. In their extensive coverage of the Bible history and the search for sacred texts, National Geographic explores notable biblical figures and characters. This video is inspired by their series People in the Bible. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you have not done so. You may equally check the playlist displayed here for more interesting biblical archaeology videos. Thank you very much for watching. See you in the next video.